Right, welcome back everybody to Carp Rigs Made Simple. This is the channel, guys, where we will take you through step by step how to tie the most common of carp rigs around. Some of those rigs you thought may be too complex to even try. If you follow the simple steps, you'll be very proficient in no time at all. So today we're going to do what is a really simple rig, but an extremely effective rig. It's the Supple Hair Rig. Used a lot by Darryl Peck, and he's had fish to over 50 pounds, so who can argue? Yeah, follow the steps, guys, and you'll be tying it up in no time. Right, yeah, just before we start, please don't forget to subscribe, guys. Really helps the channel out, and then I can send you lots of these lovely videos. Right, what we're going to do is start off with a coated braid. This scenario here, I'm going to use the Rigmarole Skinful. I'm using this in the 25 pound. You need a reasonably stiff material here, not ridiculous, needs some suppleness to it, but slightly stiffer than you normally would. So what I'm going to start off by doing here is just creating a normal hair. So I'm going to take off the skin from around 2 inches of this material, and I'm going to measure that out and do that now. Okay, I've measured out 2 inches, guys, with my stripper tool. I'm just going to take that skin off, and we've revealed a sort of a hinge and a supple bit there. Yep, and all we do is just tie a standard overhand knot as we would to create any hair. There we go, a bit fiddly with my eyesight these days, but we finally got there. There we go. Okay, so that's simply all we have is a loop on the end to which we're going to now attach a bait. So I've got a bait here on a baiting needle. This is an 18mm bait. It's not that important, but that's the bait of choice at the moment. So I'll just slide that neatly onto the hair and pop it out the other side, and then we will add a bait stop. Yeah. So we'll place that in, and then all that gives us is an 18mm bait with a little supple bit of braid behind it. There we go, that's step one. Okay, so now what we have is a bait on a length of stiff coated braid with a supple section before the bait here. You should have around about a centimetre or so, just over, of suppleness behind the bait. If you haven't, you can always, with your nails, just draw that material, the skin of the braid back slightly, just to give you enough, because that's going to be hidden below the whipping. So at this stage we're now going to introduce a hook. I have here, just for this example, a 1/4 captor in size 4, and what I'm going to do is start to tie just a basic knotless knot. So as always, we enter with the material, the braid, from the back of the eye towards the point, and we bring the braid up and we offer it up to the hook. Now what I'm going to do here is I prefer to use a sort of a hair length where the hook just passes by the top of the bait. So that's my sort of test there. You can see that just sort of passes, just skims the top of the bait, and that's perfect length. So I'm going to trap this supple piece of braid to the hook, and I'm going to start whipping round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and as we get to this stage, just be careful because it is a bit fiddly. Hold the end of the hook here. 11, 12, 13, 14, and just as I start to get opposite the barb, I'm going to drop the bait, and I'm going to come the other side of that hair. So 15, 16, so I've gone twice more around, and I'm pretty much opposite the barb, which is where we want to be, and then I'll just come back up once round the whip-in just to help stop it sliding, and with material back through the back of the eye to complete the knotless knot. And there we go. Perfect. That's the end of that section. Right, so now I'm just going to finish off, guys. I'm just going to now put a rigmarole rig sleeve onto the end of my hook link. So just going to slide that on as so, and I'm just going to push that now out of the way because I want to, for the time being, I want to measure my rig. So I'm going to bring in a called a rig safe, and what I'll do is I'll put the back of the hook on the 6, and I'm going to slide my rig sleeve all the way up to the 0 and hold it there. I'll then hold the back of the material, slide the rig sleeve out the way. I'll take my rig safe out the way, and I'll now tie a simple overhand loop. Use my little tool to help me get that through. Okay, here we go, a simple overhand loop, give that a little bit of tightness. Okay, I'm now going to slide the rig sleeve down to the end, just leave myself a little loop, and that is pretty much rig done. So we have a stiffish 25-pound coated braid coming down to the hook where it's whipped about 15 times, and we just exit the whipping too early, and we have this supple hair, so it just gives us that slight bit of aggressive angle, but it's beautifully supple hair. Fantastic rig, guys, extremely simple to tie. Give it a go.